What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a good week. Hope everyone had a good toy hunt this week. It was a good week for me. Not too bad. I'm glad, things kind of went well this week. There's a new sale going on this current week coming up that just started today. But with any of our toy hunts, it's always a hit or miss. But I know a lot of new stuff is coming out. There's some clearance that's starting up now, and I hope everyone's been able to find what you've been finding. But this week I didn't even get to put out my toy hunt because I was so busy at um, preparing and going to a convention this Saturday, and of course today, this Sunday. So I was pretty busy just doing all this stuff, and I'll show you what I picked up and what I got for participating in the convention. I would like to thank my good friend Earl for inviting me to the convention. He was helping with the showrunner Chris to navigate and manage a lot of things going on at the show. So I was actually helping, you know, being the background guy with many other volunteers and doing stuff. So that was actually very, very cool. I haven't done that in a long time, but I'm glad I did because it's always fun to do that type of work at a convention or or a toy show, either one, because it's always fun to learn about the backgrounds, the what happens in the background to run these shows, and it's really cool. It's absolutely really cool, and you learn a lot of stuff, and you meet a lot of new people, and that was the fun part about it. So thank you, Earl. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate your hospitality and allowing me to help with this whole thing that you had this weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was absolutely a lot of fun. I did pick up one thing while I was at that show, as well as met a few other people, other volunteers that just had as much fun as I did, as well as surprisingly, I got a few autographs, which is actually very cool. So again, that was really awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. I'll probably pull up the website and show you guys what kind of convention I was at, and maybe if you're in the area, you could check it out as well. But how is everybody's toy hunts? Were you able to find anything good? I know I found a couple things at liquidation. Hopefully, I can get that toy hunt video out by tomorrow. But I know I want to try to go out to Target tomorrow and see if I can pick up some Marvel Legends that are on sale. So that's that's like a goal of mine this week to see what kind of sale I can get with what the Deadpool Wolverine wave, the Emma Frost Target exclusive. I can definitely make some money back by because I paid regular price, right? I'm sure a lot of us paid regular price for that stuff. So I absolutely want to try to see if we can you know get some money back in a way. So it's been good. It's been good. 209 Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? Simo, how you doing, man? I'll be listening while I work on this drawing. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Kyle, what's up? How you doing, man? Sean Beatty, how you doing, sir? Um, I, there's a lot of Hasbro talk this past week, um, with the new Marvel Legend reveals, GI Joe pre-orders. So I know I'll probably go over that stuff. And then I have what I'm going to open today is what I picked up at the convention, as well as some my BBTS pile of loot that came in that will be on my toy hunt video hopefully tomorrow. So all good stuff. I'm glad I'm getting some things in, but those were pre-orders. I know I gotta. I cleaned out a lot of Mythic Legions that I'm about to let go. So I did put some of that, a lot of that stuff up on sale through Facebook groups like Dork Lair and the Mythic Legions Cabal, just to make it hopefully a little bit easier to see if anyone wants to buy any of the figures that I'm selling. If not, it's all going to go up on Mercari or eBay. Even though I really don't like eBay, I'll do it. But it's time to clean out. You know, puts a little bit more focus on stuff. Got to recoup some money. Rick, how you doing, man? Sounds like a fun convention. I heard about the Target sale. Been finding some Monster Arts grails. Thanks from Japan. Oh, nice, Very cool. Just saw Motu and got to say it was a good movie. The figures aren't so bad either. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid if I when I go see the movie, I'm gonna want to try out the figures. NJ Tree, how you doing, bud? Did you order Coco? I sent you a couple. I did. I ordered Cobra Commander the first day. I put out a Instagram reel or YouTube video of what happened that first day because it was actually at the lowest 51.99, and I got it. I pre-ordered it at 51.99. So I know many people pre-ordered it at 51.99, 54.99. Some people were not able to, and they got it at the 69.99 price. So um, the fact that Hasbro Pulse put it back up for pre-order, that's great because they were the first ones to sell out. But I was able to capitalize on the lower price from Entertainment Earth. William Lee, what's up, man? How you doing? So let me see here. Let me find that website and hopefully I can show you what convention I was at. And then you could see like the celebrity guests that were there. And hopefully this goes through pretty easily. Let me add this to the stage. There we go. So this is Undiscovered Realm Comic-Con. It's a very, you could say it's a smaller con. It's a 2-day event. It's actually it was a lot of fun. Very intimate, very family friendly. So many different celebrity guests, voice actor guests. It was very, very cool. A lot of stuff that you normally would get at a Comic-Con, like autographs, photo ops, panels, gaming. They had a kid zone, a lot of shopping you can do from various creators and artists, and of course, toy hunting and things like that. So really cool event. I'm glad I was able to do it, and I'm glad I was invited by Earl. So I appreciate that. This was a really cool con. And it just happened, yesterday and today. So really awesome celebrity guests that were here. And they had JSA there. Charlie Cox was there. Wilson Bethel, who's Bullseye. Brett Gelman was there. He's a really cool dude too. Johnny Young Bosch, Miley Flanagan, the voice of Naruto. James Remar, awesome guy. And then a lot of voice actors. Like, I kid you not, a lot of voice actors. Bill Farmer for Looney Tunes. Jason Marsden. If you grew up in the 90s like me, Jason Marsden was all over the place with like 90s, sitcom television. Like nearly most of the cast of Sonic the Hedgehog, which you can see here. 4 actors from Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we got a bunch of like anime voice actors as well. A lot of these people I'm fully aware of from when I was younger, listening to the English dub of most anime. Of course, I appreciate more the Japanese dub, but this is really cool seeing a lot of those voice actors there. Karen Ashley and Steve Cardenas for Power Rangers, which is nice because those two with Johnny had a panel. And then, some more actors that were there. Jeff Steitzer was actually really cool because he's the announcer for the Halo games for multiplayer. So when he starts talking, you could just hear like his voice when you would hear the announcer during multiplayer. So a lot going on. Sergeant Slaughter was there. Very cool guy. So yeah, this was really cool. I really enjoyed this convention. And there was quite a bit of toy hunting that happened there too. So I liked what I was able to see. People had some really good prices. I loved a lot of the artwork that a lot of the creators were there. So that was really cool too. Target is selling. Yes, sir. I know. I can't wait to go check it out. Ryan King, how you doing, man? Today was first pre-sales. Yes, I was able to get Saturday and Sunday tickets for myself. So I'm actually really happy. I was able to get something. Even though it's expensive as hell, New York Comic Con tickets, I cannot believe the pricing that they introduced this year. It is ridiculous. Jason Marsden was Thackeray Binks. Yes, he was. Yes, yes, he was. Um, really cool guy to talk to as well. Let's see. So I'll actually show you this. So what I got from the show. Let me show you. I got Miley's autograph for Naruto, which is actually really neat, on this nice piece of artwork right there. I hate this picture. It's a terrible picture of me, but I was able to get Charlie and Wilson right there. So that was a cool thing I was able to get. Is that Earl? There he is. Just got in. Thanks for everything. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. More than likely, I would love to do it next year, and I'll talk to you more about it. So that's really awesome. Mars Bars, how you doing? Picked up nice, very cool. I'm going Thursday, Friday. I cannot do the weekend. Hey, you'll have a lot of fun. You know, I know it's a lot to take in, but you'll have a lot of fun. As a person who watches anime, I have zero clue who the English voice actors are. Probably one person, the guy who does English dub for well, Alex Lee. Yeah, of course. Alex is an amazing voice actor. But geez, I mean, I started with English dub first as a kid, and then when I got to college, I got introduced more to doing the subtitles, and that's so a lot of these voice actors I was fully aware of because that's how I started anime. You should talk to Laserpants and share a hotel at Is he going? I don't know if he's going, unless he changed his mind. I thought he wasn't going because they approved his badge late. But is he going? It'll be a blast. You can get the Spec Ops Soldier for $30 now with the $10. True. Do I really want the Spec Ops Soldier at 30? Did you know Uncle Phil voiced Shredder did he really? I could see that. I didn't know that. Robert Diaz, what's up, man? I snagged my first Blocky, bought a Ray. Oh, did you really? That's awesome. Luke, how you doing, man? Yeah, so got this picture done. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it. Earl and the team kind of surprised me. They were yelling me over to go and get a picture done when I wasn't prepared to do it. But I did get Wilson's autograph right there for Bullseye, which is awesome. What else? Oh yeah, here we go. If you know Johnny Young Bosch, he did sign my Ichigo figure, which is cool. And Charlie signed my Daredevil figure, which is really nuts. That's awesome to see that. And oh yeah, Earl, he went to Fan Expo Philadelphia where I went. He went on the Saturday, and he was able to get me Daphne Keene's autograph for my figures. So I have it, which is awesome. That's really cool. I'm glad. And he was able to take a picture for me, so I'm happy with that. So I appreciate it, Earl. Thank you so much. And Earl said, for any other like celebrity guests that were there or voice actors and things like that, you could get your badge signed up. Which that means I look at it like a yearbook, right? It's like this my crew badge kind of commemorated my first time being at this con, and I got a few voice actors to sign my badge there, which is actually really cool. When I saw this being done, I was like, this is actually really neat. I actually like the concept of this. So there's quite a few voice actors here that all went, and I really like it. It's really cool. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. Um, the pickup, the pickup that I had, I grabbed the wrong box. Oh wait, they had, this was the shirt that I was wearing because the Sonic team was there, but it did have crew on the back of it, which was actually pretty cool. And this was what I picked up. Nimrod. I'm going to put it with the X-Men 97 shelf. Uh, Not a bad deal. This guy was selling it for 50 and I only paid 40, so it's not bad. That's actually a really good price, paying 40, which, and honestly, I think 40 should have been the retail price for this thing. But he'll go on the X-Men 97 shelf. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I may open that tonight too. So that's really awesome. It was a great, great weekend. Really great weekend. Everyone knows that. I got in the mail today Brynjar Vale Halloween Boy. Oh, nice. Very cool. And a lowrider bike from Timu. Nice, man. He's not going because he said it kind of looks late to book hotels. That's it is. It's extremely late to book hotels. So unless you're gonna, go real far and then Uber every day, which I know I'm gonna be doing because I think I am like a good 5, no, maybe 8 to 10 minute drive from the convention. So that's where my hotel is. And where my hotel is um yes, it's about 10 minutes away, but it's at least cheaper than any other place near the area. So I had to at least try to reduce my spending that way. Art has his ladies of One Piece proudly display. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Right now, my collection room looks like a toy store, but yeah, same. But unfortunately for me, it's like my the toy store. Someone opened up and ripped up all the boxes. Big C Richie, what's up, man? Did you scoop the orange and green Sagat? Where would I have scooped that up? Because no, I didn't. Would I have liked to? Sure. I need a variant Sagat. I was kind of waiting for maybe Image Anime doing a variant Sagat again, or not again, but a variant after Evo Las Vegas, which I know Evo Las Vegas is at the end of June, and they will put their variants up on the website, whichever ones are doing. I think they're doing a Dan and a Charlie. I don't know about a Sagat, but where would the orange and green Sagat be obtainable? Thank God my wife had a bad hip. She can't get down there. Really? Let's go back to this. So yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. Um, let's go to, actually, we'll go here. We'll talk about the Joes. So here's Cobra Commander. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about. I did have my YouTube short and all that stuff. Cobra Commander. I mean, hell, I I like the throne. We got the hooded Cobra Commander. There are reuse legs. I think that's really it for reuse because I think, or maybe legs and arms are reuse. The shoulders, the torso, and the lower torso and the head are all brand new. So it looks good for what it is. I understand, yes, you expect reuse, but everyone's been wanting this. This throne looks awesome. But first of all, I was mad when I saw the $69.99 price when I went to go and pre-order. I was like, oh my God, why is it $70? That is insane. $70, right? This throne is basically pricing out like a vehicle, an expensive vehicle, because not even the other vehicles were $60 or $70. Like when you look at it, the God, the motorcycle, the trouble bubble, the the glider, the what else? The ferret. I don't think they were $70. 55 or 60. This thing was 70. That's stupid. It sucks. And then I was seeing, post about, oh, did you guys get it for 54.99? And then people were finding it like GameStop, BBTS were 54.99 at first. Entertainment Earth was 51.99. So I quickly jumped on their websites, grabbed it at that price, and after I got it, like a few minutes later, everyone started changing their prices to 69.99, which is absolutely crazy. It's so wild that that $70 price is insane. I think red orange trunk Sagat is on eBay. Oh yeah, no. I'm not paying that much for a Sagat variant. I'll pay like $60. That's all I'll pay. GameStop has not canceled my backup. Nice. Let it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. um yeah, this is nice. I do like it. It'll be nice to have a throne for Cobra Commander. Oh yeah, the cape is reused too, right? That came with Supreme Cobra Commander. I don't know. 70? My God. I'm no. That's a dumb that's a dumb price. But then recent pre-orders for Yojo June for G.I. Joe. Actually, let me just go to G.I. Joe and go from there. We got 3 new pre-orders. Let's start with Action Man. I don't know anything about Action Man. I have no idea who this is, what it is. And I know here we go. It's an international super agent based primarily in Europe. Had no idea. $42.99. That's even worse. Why? Well, I mean, he basically priced it at like the anniversary figures, right? Because of all the it's not even a lot of accessories. It's the same accessories as you would normally get at a regular figure. It's just in a larger box. They formatted it in a larger box. I know I don't need this. There's no reason for me to buy this figure. I like the look of it. I think it's cool. But I don't know anything about an Action Man. $42.99 is again a stupid price. I heard it's like a low count, like 200 made. Okay. This is crazy. Real crazy. And you can pre-order it. It's September 1st. I mean, this looks like a better. Well, it's got a lot. It's got a lot of gear. Yeah, all that gear is really cool. But not for not for $43. All the gear is reused to what's his name? What the hell's his name? Alpine, right? Most of the gear from this is Alpine, from what I can see. Oh, let's see. I'm about to compare it right now because it's it looks like all Alpine stuff. I could be wrong. Maybe it's mostly Alpine. let's see. Let's see. All right, we have the ropes. We've seen that submachine gun before. We have the picks. That's the same. We have the anchor that he has that. This not the backpack knife. The belt harness is the same for Alpine because he's got all the carabiners right there. And so that's all the same. The hat's the same. The goggles are the same. My God. Does he have a handgun? I don't think he has a handgun, but then again, I don't know if I positioned everything for all of that. But it's that's a lot of Alpine accessories right there. A lot of it. I got 2% of oh my God. Getting for customs. Just buy more Alpine, man. No, yeah, I get it. I get it. Sounds cool, but it's like $50 after taxes. Man, oh man. There are pieces of Alpine. I think the backpack and the shovel and yeah, shovel, knife, and flashlight are Outback. The rest of it is all Alpine. Is that like cliffhanger? It looks like it to me. Lots of Outback. Crazy. Yeah, look at this. See that? There's the anchor. There's the picks that you got. The whole harness belt is the same here. The hat, the goggles that comes with it. It's all. And you're gonna. And at the time, Alpine was only $24.99. Backpack. Yeah, I can recognize the backpack now because once you guys said Outback. So, yep. Because it's the Action Man name, I have no care for it. And then the Vamp has come back, but in the is it the desert colors? Yep, desert battle rages on, and the sands are ever shifting. Clutch. So we get a new clutch, a new Vamp, but in different colors for those that did not get a Vamp. Even though I'm sure people wanted a reissue of the green one, now you get a desert one. Do I want it? Yeah. I don't know. There are some differences. Just the launcher, this rocket launcher thing here is really different, and they added more stuff that the Stinger would come with. That's what I see. I don't see anything else. I'm good without it. I don't need it. Clutch looks basically the same. He's just a different color. So honestly, yeah, this is for people who didn't get a Vamp. $110. I think that was the same price when the Vamp came out. Either that or $100. Maybe it was $100. When the Vamp came out, it was $100. Yep. That's all I see. Oh, they put it in the back too. Nice. They put pegs there. Yeah. You can't sell me on this one, but for those who never got a Vamp, go for it. Go for it. Either that or buy a Stinger for half the price and paint it up. My gosh. I want the Vamp, but 100. Yeah, right? It's crazy. Did you get the green one? Did you get the first one? Well, speaking of vehicles, you see Red Atlas Creations. I did not. I did not know Red Atlas. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, and I didn't recognize it. And then the third pre-order, Grand Slam, and the HAL, the HAL, Heavy Artillery Laser. Okay, something new. That's pretty cool. Is it new enough for me to want? Sure, But then there have been other like large vehicle size items that I haven't even picked up yet. Um, that sure I wanted it, but I never pulled the trigger in buying. I had opportunities in buying it, but I was just like, "Nah, I just don't necessarily need it at the moment," and I passed. And then time went on, and now it's overlooked because new stuff keeps coming out. But this, the HAL looks pretty cool. Yes, you're seeing reuse for parts for the from the SMS or the HMS, either one of those. But the newest thing here is the whole laser portion up top. It's just the bottom that's reuse. And you got a new character, Grand Slam. I don't remember Grand Slam at all. So there's a part of me is like there's no attachment there in a way, so it may act the same way. And 84.99, man, you are basically selling this like it's the HMS or the SMS, and those were 79.99. So you're adding an extra $5, and you're honestly getting less because the SMS was and the HMS they were much bigger. They're much bigger, and plus you get these giant missiles, 4 giant missiles that you can attach to it. Yep, you can hitch it. I don't know. I didn't pre-order any of this stuff. Any of the three. Cobra Commander, yes, I pre-ordered just because I got it for the 51.99. This stuff, my God, overly priced, and a lot of stuff that in a way I just already had. And for this one, it's funny. I have mostly all Cobra stuff versus GI Joe stuff when it comes to vehicles. So this is just like another one example of I don't I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but the pricing here for me, surprisingly, definitely turned me off, and I was just like, nah, I I I don't need to. I don't need it. Oh yeah, I forgot about these two. Um, Deep Six, I ordered with Cobra Commander, but this 2 pack, not bad. It's not bad. And then again, look at, I mean, this is your typical, right? If these guys were $55 each, which they normally would be, regular price separately, you get $110. So, okay, that's similar. And that's why I'm thinking it's like this is 55 and the Cobra Commander throne is 70. That's again stupid. But if you never had a Trouble Bubble or a Ferret, well, this is the GI Joe version of it. Um, that's I it's a Snake Eyes and then a core. Wait, is it Core Trooper? Is it a Core Trooper? Yes, I think so. But it's a new Viper. You get a Stealth Viper, and the red and black sells it for me because I love the red and black because the red and black will absolutely go with blah, the other red and black characters that I have. The Hiss Tank and stuff. It's a whole crew of red and black that I have over there. But I think I have. Oh, the red and black Viper. I have the Crimson Vipers. I have the Crimson Vipers. This is a Stealth Viper. Still cool. I like Vipers. They got a great look to it. The Trouble Bubbles look, but just because it's the black and red, I do like that. Will I pick this up at some point? Maybe it'll really vary. But I have no reason. There's no reason for me to pre-order this. I can deal without pre-ordering this. I could probably just deal without it, but it's still cool. It's still I do like the GI Joe 4x4s. That'll be like a nice it'll present nicely on the shelf. But the Snake Eyes version of no, I would remove that Snake Eyes head or put the core helmet on. Nope. Did you miss out on the first one? I didn't know that. I'm 90% out of Joe, only buying the women pretty much. Yeah, I don't blame you. I just like I said earlier that I purged majority of my Mythic Legions. I purged a lot of GI Joes. I kid you not. I have like 2 totes of GI Joe that I'm ready to put on sale. I like a lot. I was very like I took out characters that I purchased that I'm like I have no connection to some of the characters that I picked up, and I was like, you know what, I don't necessarily need these guys. So I probably have a good 30 to 40 actual like items of GI Joe that I'm ready to let go. Hopefully I can do that in a timely manner, but we'll see. A lot of these, well, we'll see, man. I hope so, but my concern is even if it does, will I be able to find it? That's a huge thing. You guys, you're lucky. You're over there on the West Coast, so it might be a little bit easier for you. I can see some going to Ross, but the Ross conning happening. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Well, Ed, you're lucky too, because sometimes you over in Texas, man, you get lucky as well. Wonder if it will be addressed at SDCC during the panel. Uh, the pricing, I highly doubt it. Highly, I know why. Um, if you're talking about the Cobra Commander pricing, I think it's because when did I hear this from Matt? The when the retail, like online retailers, when they were given their product information for pre-orders and when it's going to be released, they were provided pricing so that way they can be prepared for their websites or their web, you know, the for when it goes up for sale. So I think they were given pricing of 49.99 or 51.99. So they, of course they priced it at 54.99 on their website, ready for it to be launched on the day. But when Hasbro did their live stream and said it is available now for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, they priced it at 69.99. And so without knowing that like that an adjustment or change was made in pricing, all most online retailers such as Big Bad Toy Store and GameStop and Entertainment Earth, they already had the price set up in their coding, in their programming for the web address for the 54.99 price. And they didn't realize that Hasbro had it for 70. And then of course when they found, I'm assuming when they found out, that's when they started changing the prices to $70. Guess it's a good thing I work next to. Well, yeah, absolutely. If that's easily accessible to you, man, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. All right. Then I address that. I'm buying for the Trouble Bubble, selling the quad. Gotcha. I've got some information that September 1st, Hasbro is increasing the prices because they haven't since 2017. I'm pretty sure they have increased twice since 2017. Yeah. So yeah, there's your. I know, man, but it's a pain in the ass with the shipping and everything like that. I get it, and I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, that was GI Joe, and then the big thing was last Monday. I think it was last Monday was the Marvel Legends surprise live stream because it wasn't announced, right? But we got some new characters that came out. The Target exclusive Cipher. As much as I was like, oh, cool, more New Mutants, I was very disappointed in the offering of this because I absolutely wanted something with Warlock in this figure, but they didn't do it. So it's like, God, I yes, I would. I want to add Cipher, but it's so simple. Like that's just this could be just be any ordinary New Mutant, and I know it's Cipher, but it's way too simple. Yeah, Warlock would have been awesome to add like additional head sculpt to it, half head sculpt of Cipher and Warlock, or have their arm part of Warlock. That would have been cool. Either that or give alternate character heads to, because it's basically a blank body. You could absolutely use it as a blank body for a new mutant, and we could just add more characters, and then you would actually have, I'm sure you would have better revenue because now people are buying multiple bodies of these because now you have newer characters to do. If they did multiple heads, that would have been a smart idea, but I this was disappointing. This will be for me. Yes, this will be a want, but this will be a wait on clearance for me. As and I know, oh, if you like Marvel Legends, you should buy it. You know, and support it at the regular price. I can't because that's stupid. It's 27.99 now. That's ridiculous. Look, I'm all excited that the figures are on sale at Target. I definitely want to go pick them up at that price, just so I can recoup some money. The Deadpool concept art, is the concept art figures a good idea? I think it's neat, but I don't know. And I'm like, oh my god, there are pins in the knees here. You've put out like three Deadpools that are all pinless, and you're gonna reuse these legs with pins? I I know I don't need this at all. I really don't. That's just stupid. My God. Get ready to ship stuff back from San Diego. I know, right? I think I already have like a vacuum pack for my clothes. So oh shit. Yes. What's up, Brick? How you doing? That was unintentionally Pinoy, but sure. Yes. Happy Sunday, man. Could easily be Cannonball from the. You see what I mean? Exactly. I bet you if they put a Cannonball head, you'd be like, oh, these two blonde haired head sculpts. But you know what? People would actually recognize as okay, one is Cipher, one is Sam Guthrie. And you could buy two. You could buy two ciphers because you could use them as two different characters. And that's why I was like, you could have actually capitalized on if you added more different character heads into that pack for that blank body New Mutants uniform. I'm sure it would have sold, but that's that's a wait on deep discount clearance for me. Emma Frost went into clearance, that thing will go there too. Well, it's on sale now for 16. That's a better deal. And I'm gonna definitely go buy it at 16 because I paid 27.99. So I'm gonna get my money back. They said X Force Deadpool concept is reuse. Oh, yeah, absolutely, it's reuse. That's why I'm not. I don't. There's no reason to buy it. Um. Oh, this is all mixed up. Okay, we get a new Green Goblin. Do I want this? I I like the Green Goblin that they put out already. I I feel like this is great for those who didn't pick it up, but I know I don't need this. I think it's cool that you can get it. Yeah, I'm okay. The glider's the same. There can't be anything different with the glider. He's got two pumpkin balls. The other one, it only came with one pumpkin ball, if I remember correctly. Comic version boomerang. Okay. I mean the comic versions will sell to me because I mostly collect the comic versions of characters. The Deadpool is likely the concept costume. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree. Robert DaCosta Sunspot would be another reason to build the New Mutants on that buck. Sure, absolutely. I mean, does the one from X Men '97 does that match the colors? Maybe it doesn't, just because it's a brighter yellow. I want that Gigi. I love that old suit. True. I mean, it's cool. But I think because I have the other one, I don't really need it. Walmart exclusive. Yes, this is a Walmart exclusive. So this is something to keep an eye out for later because it's going to be a character just like Professor X, just like um who Quicksilver, Star Lord. Holy crap. Captain America. They're all oh man. It's just he's just going to drop in price. Easily drop in price. Comic edition, Marvel's Boomerang. Bleh, Marvel's Boomerang. Look at this, Doc Samson. Never owned a Doc Samson, and I know it's been a long time since the Doc Samson ever came out. But hell, I'll pick this one up. Is it good? I can barely remember Doc Samson in the comics, so I'm aware of who he is in the name. It's just the versions that they have of him with the hair and everything. It's like, oh, okay, it's not so bad. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, okay, Doc Samson, and here we have Scorpion. Did I have the other Scorpion? Wasn't the other Scorpion a Walmart exclusive? Um, you know what? Maybe I don't. I never got it. I don't think I ever got the other Scorpion. So okay, well, here's one that I can pick up. The one on the card back. The one on the retro card back Scorpion is what I'm thinking about that I don't think I have. Like I know he came into the a wave like with Hydro Man. What wave was that? There was a build a figure wave. Oh, that was with the Molten Man. Wasn't there a Scorpion in the Molten Man build a figure? I don't have that Scorpion anymore. Um, which is why I think I was looking forward to getting the retro card Scorpion, but I never got it. But here's this one. Is that two different heads? Yeah, I guess it is. So, all right, two different head sculpts, right? Why is why is there why is there green here between the eyes, but no green here between the eyes? Is that like two different versions of how it was drawn or colored? I don't get what the hell they were doing or thinking there. I think Sam or Doug is taller than the other. I'm sure they're yeah, okay. Samson is on a basic Luke Cage body for 34. Is it 34? Jesus, are they charging more for packaging? Well, it is a smaller packaging in terms of what, oh my god. I'll look up. I'm sure the pricing is up there, but god damn it. Jeff Morris, what's up, man? The other Scorpion has a messed up mask. This one fixes it. Okay. The only difference is the tail. Yes. Yeah, the one from all okay. Canadian, how you doing, man? What's up? I have 15 Richard jokes for this guy's tail. 60 show didn't have the middle. I'm kind of confused as to why they are doing the Spider-Man brand new day wave with comic versions and not movie versions. Maybe it's to market a way. It's a way to market with parents, um, to see. Oh, look, Spider-Man brand new day, right? Because if I was a parent that's like, okay, Spider-Man brand new day movie, as a parent, I will be familiar with a new Spider-Man movie coming out, as will their children, and that's what they what they're going to assume it to be, and that, oh, here's the movie title, and here's a figure, quote unquote, from the movie, not really paying attention to seeing the words comic version. So maybe the box is just a marketing thing for the movie, but yet it's being identified as comic version at the bottom title. So it's possible. That's my thought process on it. Sam's taller and thinner. Okay. I get it. Retro Card Scorpion is the last one I got. The other came with Molten Man. Okay, good. So I'm thinking correctly. They screwed up the mask again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure. Uh Middle of the mask wasn't there. Got Cesare Cassia and washed her purple clothes 6 times so far. Try to get them to stop bleeding. Oh my God, is that what's happening with it? Jeez. I believe it's a loophole for the Legends team to make some. See that? See, there you go. That's a possibility. The last wash and the water is finally clear. Oh, good. Did it fade? I figured it's also a way to get the old comic heads and cartoon folks to maybe get excited that the new movie has these guys in it, because Boomerang and likely Scorpion and MCU. Yeah, I can see that, but you know, we'll is more than likely it's possible we'll see an MCU Scorpion. So let's see who's next. Yeah, we got Doc. Oh, you know what? I'll look up the price after. Doctor Doom. I have the one from the 2 pack. I don't care for having it in the retro card anymore, just because I will throw away the box. Now that I'm throwing away Marvel Legends boxes, I don't care. I have the one from the 2 pack with Monica. I'm okay with it. I just keep it with the rest of my Doctor Doom figures. I did have this Doctor Doom when I was a kid. I did have the Secret Wars Doctor Doom because I still had this shield as a kid. Um, I don't know what happened to the figure, but I still had the shield somewhere lying around. I had this shield and I had the Baron Zemo figure from Secret Wars, and I believe I had the Captain America Secret Wars one, but now I they're gone. So this, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know who really asked for this for the Secret Wars card. Well, I guess it's for those that don't open their figures, just to keep the presentation going. So there you go. This was surprising. Before I even knew about the live stream, and people like Toy Shiz were posting new new figure reveals. I'm like, what is this new Tom Holland figure? Or like, what the hell? Why? I'm What a way to get us collectors, for because most of us may have this Tom Holland, but they have the head sculpt with the mask above his eyes. I'm like, God damn it! This head sculpt alone, I would want it, but it's like, jeez, and it's got everything in terms, well, mostly everything for articulation. Because you have the diaphragm cut, you have the inverted ab crunch. Of course, you got all pinless with the double joint elbows and knees. It's the only thing that's missing, of course, is the toe joints and probably a separate neck articulation. Oh, and it's got butterflies. So, you know, close to being maximum, but uh, it's a new Tom Holland, and I do like this. I I do like this. I would have added this would be great with the Tom Holland one that I have, but it's like I'm not gonna buy it for the accessory. I'm thinking Scorpion movie version will be, yeah, I bet it will be too. I like Scorpion. He will go good with the 60s set. Ninja Carm, what's up, man? I've been spending too much money lately. I agree. That's why I have to sell a lot more stuff. I wash them by hand in cold water and dish soap, no fading. Okay, cool. Why are they bringing Secret Wars back? Be- they haven't finished, man. They're gonna constantly just still do. I'm sure they're gonna have a Wave 3 Secret Wars. So Wave 2 just recently came out. I'm so happy that I hate most Spider-Man figures. I'll still buy that Spider-Man regardless. I'm a Spider-Man level. I know, but that's the one that's gonna sit up. Um, where's it gonna sit? That's gonna sit with the rest of the other Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America figures. What do they call them? Like the lifetime figure? I'm trying to remember. Abby, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm 100% in for these Deadpool movie figures. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be in wait, what box is this? Oh, this is a No Way Home box. Okay, never mind. It's not gonna be in those other ones that we see that sit on the pegs. So this is more than likely a separate thing. Well, we got Henry Cavill now. The head is okay. It's okay. It's still it's good. I mean they updated the legs and I think the arms with pinless. So it's cool to see this being used, but I think they definitely updated some things with this body. And of course, we got the Henry Cavill head. Why only just one head though? Man, he should. Is it one or two? Wait. Oh, it's two. There's two different heads, and this has no. Oh my god, they should have done something else. That's no better than the first one, the first head sculpt. This one's fine. The one in the center's fine. This one is not. Man, I know I'm being overly critical, but Jesus, this is not. Eh, I don't like the stains on the clothing either. It doesn't look natural. Oh boy. Allegra de Fontaine and the Void. That's a skip over. This is one of the things where it's like, oh, when it jumps on clearance, maybe I'll buy it because I already have the other two packs. Because those were on clearance for $15, $14, $13. So if you want to sell this to me for $13 again, I will take it. It's neat that he has some translucency. Hair, hands has some translucency to it. I think the whole body may have some translucency to it because you can kind of see through it. The cape does, but it's yeah. Elaine Bennis does it's okay. It's not really there's no likeness. I don't really it there's a resemblance, but it's not that good. And what body is this? Peggy Carter? Alternate head, that's nice. I'm glad that they added an alternate head. Pistol, cell phone, multiple hands. Cool. And the other concept art, Wolverine pool. Weirdly enough, I do like this. I don't know if I'll pick it up, but I like the idea of this concept. That's pretty neat. This is still the yellow suit, right? This looks like the yellow suit Wolverine body. It's just in a different paint scheme. There you go. Yeah, pretty cool. Evergreen figure. That Spider-Man will end up at bargain bins here, just like the A-list Spider-Man. Yeah, but where's it going to? Gil, how you doing, man? I have a cousin named Gil. Can't wait to see them at SDC. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see them in person. Easy pass. I wish they would finish the Thunderbolts team. I seriously want Taskmaster and Ghost. You think it warrants enough to get a Thunderbolts packaging version of those two? Is that is that safe to ask? Because the Ghost from the 2-pack and Taskmaster. I mean, if you already had those figures, what what is more new that you can do with it? Oh, so maybe it's me. Uh, a new top chest piece. Peggy Carter has extra. Like, okay. Only thing is that 2-pack is a fan channel exclusive. Oh, well then that's not going to happen. I'm buying 2 of these Wolverines. Target exclusive Spider-Man. Oh, that's a Target exclusive. Okay, well then I can expect something from that. That'll be pretty crazy. All right. Have new suits until is it new? Is it like really new? I never really paid attention to the suits. Therefore, but then again, I don't have the older figures anymore, so I can't recall. Okay, and what was? Did they have the pricing for Doc? Nah, well, June 11th at 1 p.m. Oh well, then how much is 34.99? Stupid. Oh my god. Why? It's hands and a head. Oh jeez. What the hell? 34.99. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yep, that's ridiculous. Where is Doom? Okay, Boomerang. Boom. See, what is this weird ass pricing? How are you going to price a Walmart exclusive for $24.99, but the Target Cipher is $27.99? Here's the Secret Wars Doctor Doom for $27.99. Scorpion 20. Well, that's probably from a wave anyway. Why is Boomerang $24.99? Oh well, it's still Walmart. We can definitely see that drop, and everyone who has Walmarts that sell Marvel Legends will absolutely see clearance out of everything. Concepts art are $27.99. Yeah, jeez, Grace. Okay, insane. Filipino. Well, I know he's there on the West Coast with you. In Thunderbolts, they look completely as versus Ant-Man and Black Widow. Okay, cool. He's 45 Canadian. Oh, jeez. I know. Oh my god. 37 on Amazon. Hooray. Oh my god. That's so nuts. All right, so let me show you what I got. Let me see. I love my Marvel Legends, trust me, I do, but you know, the pricing will absolutely let me delay some of my purchases unless there is some kind of sale. So, oh my goodness. So I'm going to show you packages that I got this week that are going to be on a toy hunt that I did not post because I went to that convention this weekend. And look, I just got back from the convention. I got back from the convention at like 7 o'clock. So 3 hours ago, I was on the road driving home from White Plains, New York. That's where I was. So, like I said, packages. You'll see if you watch my toy hunt, you will see these on there. So, um, this came from 5K Toys. 88 Toys, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Damn, you do. I try to do when I have the time available, but yeah, I love doing my explosion and fire accessories, and I love to do like Mythic Legion shots and stuff like that, and I love to do like Valorverse or GI Joe action scenes with explosions and stuff. So yes, when I get to do it, I I really love toy photography. 5K toys. So 5K toys. One of my pre-orders showed up, and it is from Lotto Toys. And Lotto Toys was the one who did the Alopex, and then Daisy Taurus came in, which is weird. When I pre-ordered, I was like, the Lotto Toys figures are actually they're pretty good, but I know that they're more animal, and here's a female cow, but looks more female human than just looks like she's cosplaying, which is crazy. There is the figure of this one. So yeah, this will match up with her right here, Leia, Leah or Leia, either one. So they'll go together, and we'll check that out. This is funny. This is just funny because this can go easily well with other anime related characters that I have on my shelf. So I could kind of just put them all together. That's actually really neat. I should mention I'm new. No, I appreciate it, man. That's really awesome. Thank you for stopping by. If you're gonna hang out, cool. Love to have you. Appreciate it as always. Look at Brick right here. I own that fig too, Kuya. I know it's great assets. Nice. So you said Kuya. I already have a feeling. Brick is my Kuya. Brick here is my Kuya. Yeah, that thing is wild with them udders. The white fox is really cool fig. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the other ones. So I know the other one that I'd like to. Yeah, and I think the other one, this version of her with I think it's the Chinese New Year or the Asian New Year dress or outfit. I think that's pretty cool. Ouch, but true. I'm like, hey, there's nothing wrong with being Kuya. I know I'm Kuya to other people, like my cousins. The other package was my BBTS pile of loot. So this is a specific theme from BBTS because I only pre-ordered specific things that I can only get from them at the time. So yeah, we got our Player 2 Blanca, which is nice. It's cool. Which I have almost every Player 2. And then we have the BBTS exclusive version of Ryu, which I think they call this the Black Gi. So now I have 4 alternate color Ryus and 4 alternate color Kens. I know that's stupid, right? So I have 4 alternate colors of Ryu and 4 Kens. So there's that. We got Dan. We got Dan here. And now they have, the variant color for Dan, which I would like because there's alternate accessories, which is great. Because Storm Arena, I'm glad that, yes, you're buying another of the same character, but at least in the variants, the alternate colors, the Player 2 colors, you're getting different accessories. So I don't mind that. You're getting more accessories to add on and, combine together with the standard character. So that's really cool. And then the last one is Charlie. We got Charlie here. Really cool. Much bigger box too. This is like a box like Sagat's because I think this is pretty much the kicking effect accessory that's making this box much larger. So that's awesome. We got that. Throw that over there. So this, I'm happy. I waited so long for this. I think Dan and Charlie hit my pile of loot almost 2 months ago, and I waited and waited and waited until Blanca finally hit, and then I was like, finally, I will ship it. And now I think the stuff in my pile of loot doesn't like hit my pile of loot until like the fall, so I can easily wait. Lovely. I want that glow in the dark version of Blanca. That's the Entertainment Earth one, right? That's that version. I don't know if I want to pick that up. I'm not sure. It depends. That Dan got me pissed because I wanted the face on the OG colors. Yeah, I know. But at least if I get that face, I can add it to that one. So that's why I like the player two colors, because I can combine the accessories together. Rowdy, how are you? I know it's been a while. I hope everything's well. Let's see. What do I got? Okay, let's open some stuff. Jeez. Let's. I think it's this one, and yeah, we could work this out. Man, appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I know there's about like 40, 45 people here at a time, and that's amazing. So I appreciate it, guys. If you want to let go of that pink Ken, let me know. You still want that pink Ken, really? Hey, Rowdy, I'm good. Moving into a new place and stuff. Oh, cool. Well, good luck with that. I know what that's like. You know what I'm gonna open first is the Nimrod that I got at the convention. So it's the same thing as the 3-pack, but it does have all the pink colors, which is actually pretty cool. I was thinking that this would be more X-Men 97, and then I thought about it, and this is what made me rethink my decision, because I was gonna say, oh, Nimrod was on X-Men 97, I can put him in there, but this is more comic accurate with all this pink in it. So this I'll probably add to my comic X-Men shelf, and the one from the 3-pack I'll put with my X-Men 97 shelf. So that'll be good. I'm glad I got a good deal on this, in a way, where it was practically retail. If not, it was better than retail. I don't know. I don't remember how much the actual retail price. Oh, you know what? I could actually find that out in a second. I got it for 40. So that's not too bad. I picked up that Nimrod for 13 because the Toys R Us near me was closing. What? That's so crazy. Awesome. That's great. That's really good. I applaud anyone who can get a good deal. That's amazing. What was Nimrod's price? I still have Hasbro Pulse still up. I wonder if it's still on Hasbro Pulse. It is. And it was okay, so I got it better than retail. Let me look at that. $46.99. This vendor priced it at 50, but he sold it to me for 40. So cool. I'm good with that. I got it. I got a deal, so that's fine. Got some 5K stuff too. Art Meditoys Oni Samurai. Oh, nice. And tall fancy realm dragon from this. Oh, that's cool. Toss that there. Toss that there. Yeah, my phone is gonna be pretty. Yeah, see, that's not good. That's not good. What is this? Toys R Us in my city will match prices. Well, that's good to know. 60 up here. Oh boy. Oh my god. You know what? I'm the head sculpt. Oh, let me just pop this all out. This is cool. I mean, they actually added paint deco in the mouth and around the eyes. Is it? Oh, it's different. The head. It's a little different. Hold on, let me see. We got you here. All right. It does come with fists and the blast effects, which the blast effects are actually really nice. I have. Let me move them out of the way. Oh, that's who they have to make. I forgot. One day they're going to make Sebastian. They have to make a Bastion. They definitely have to make a Bastion. Um, Luckily, I have Nimrod right here. Oh, that's pretty nuts. Okay, so this Nimrod, look at that. You have that face, and here is the new one. So that's a whole new different look. I think because the interior part is what's changed completely because the eyes are completely different. So they made a change there for the face. I don't remember if this one had an alternate head, but there you go. This is an alternate head. This one had this wing pack, and it just has, some red lines that goes down. So this will be on X-Men 97 shelf. I'll put him on the X-Men 97 shelf. This one will go into comic because this is actually more comic accurate. Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Let's put you back. So this, yeah. I actually do prefer that head sculpt more. This is the X-Men of my childhood. I started in the Claremont. Oh, there you go. See? Yeah. I started in the Jim Lee era in the 90s. That's when I started. And then I backtracked and got the older stuff so I could learn more about. John, how are you, man? I thought Nimrod's face was white. From the comics or from the animated series? Because in the comics, which Brick here gave a good point, in Claremont era, where the hell's I put the box over there. They have a comic book image of Nimrod with pink. So, and I remembered that from a comic panel. So I agree that this is more comic accurate. Just picked up the new Vegeta. Damn, he's tiny, smaller than the kid. No way, really? I was looking forward to buying that. One of my local shops actually has it. It might be on the Toy Hunt video that I'll have tomorrow. I didn't pick it up though. I was just gonna wait because they had a lot, and I did want to pick it up. But is he that much smaller? That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. So if you never had this Nimrod before, he does have upper bicep and a single jointed elbow, which isn't much, but does the job. A diaphragm joint, basic. There is really no neck movement in here. It's just like it's idle. It is idle. Upper thigh and a double jointed knee, which is actually really nuts. That's really good. There is a little bit of ankle movement. So I don't expect much out of Nimrod because he doesn't move like that anyway. So for what they gave him, I'm fine with, and it will absolutely work out. So not bad. Still really good. I'm happy with it. So not bad at all. What's up, Cyber Shogun? How you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. I appreciate it. Let's move you off to the side because we get through Marvel Legends pretty quickly. Oh, you know what? I forgot. My sister went to the Tamashii Nation store in New York, and she picked up one of the Gashapons that they got because they got a couple of Gashapon machines in the Tamashii Nation store. So she picked up the Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts Gashapon, which is always cool. I was like, oh, I want to see if I can try to collect all 3 or 4 SH Figuarts. But this one, as always, it's a surprise which one you get. I think there's 4 different ones. There's a Goku, a Vegeta, a Daima Goku, and a Trunks. So this one, this one is the Trunks version. I honestly thought these were smaller. I thought I would be able to use these for SH Figuarts or for any figure, honestly. But these are more of like, if you were to scale these with with one of our 6-inch figures, this would be like a 1/6 scale figure for a 6-inch figure. So this is pretty cool. It's a mini SH Figuarts box, right? That's pretty awesome. It's got all the printing on there too. It's too big though. I mean, hell, we got here's a Goku, and then look at the size of the box. I mean, he's gonna be. It won't scale well. It's just too big. It's just too big. I guess you can see it like that. So yeah, it's a neat little, because it's Gashapon. They're always fun to do. I mean, when I was in Tokyo, my God, we'd try to check out all the Gashapon places. So Cipla, and yeah, we went to Cipla a lot in Tokyo. But this is neat. It's a little mini SH Figuarts box. Like it's an authentic SH Figuarts box. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I have this Trunks. So it's actually pretty neat. So yeah, there you go. Yes, I should. Well, I still have to do a video on that. I was going to do a video on it, but well, we'll see later. Where did I miss you guys? Very close to Long Beach. Yeah, well, we get mistaken for that. We'll have to call Art Uncle. Oh my goodness. There you go. Hell yeah, I want this so badly. I'm doing good. Hey, you got the re-release of Nimrod. It may be reuse of an older figure, but yeah, oh yeah, it's awesome. I like I said, I'm this will go on the comic shelf, and the other one will go to X-Men 97. They look good as toy props. If you can make your figure collectors. I know, right? I tried to make a bedroom scene for toy photography, and I did. I have a lot of little mini figure things as if like it's a collector's room. So I needed more furniture to kind of flesh out that scene. Let's see. Got the yeah. Pre-ordered the 52 toys Captain Command. Nice. I did too. I pre-ordered all of the 52 toys. I finally am going. They finally shipped my Ryu and Chun-Li 52 toys, so I can't wait to get those figures. That's quarter scale for Goku. It's an upscaled exclusive. I know, right? So bummed no Japan this summer. Oh, the mere fact that you said this summer as if you go on a regular basis, and you're lucky because you're over there in California, where it's a little bit cheaper than where I am. Next summer, and a Singapore mini. Oh, that's really awesome. Last figure I picked up was the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman. Nice. Let's see. Charlie. Let's open up Charlie. He's more newer He's definitely more newer than me opening up Dan or Ryu, considering we've already had those bodies. So this is completely different now. We're getting something different, and I know we're getting new colorways for the same figures again, but we'll see. We will definitely see. Oh, good. Storm Arena, awesome. More stands. I love it. This, look at that accessory piece in the back. That's awesome. What is this? Oh, they gave. That's cool. These are butterflies. You can pop the arms out because if you want to take off the vest, you can remove the orange vest butterflies and put the skin tone color for the butterfly. That's neat. That's actually really cool. I don't know if I will change him or display him without the vest, unless I get the variant player 2 color, and that'll change. So here we are with Charlie with a big ass. Oh, very cool. That's really insane. He's got 4 pairs of hands, which is great. 4 pairs of hands, an alternate head sculpt. And I'm glad his hair is sculpted in, and it's not like a separate accessory piece that you got to peg into his head. As much as I appreciated that with Storm Collectibles, with, let's say, Cammy, when they did Cammy and they had, or King of Fighters, Terry Bogard, when they did Terry Bogard, you always had to peg in his alternate hair, and it always fell out, and they're very thin and small, and sometimes I would lose it in the carpet, but I would refine them. But I'm glad that they sculpted his hair instead of it being pegged in there. But yeah, really cool. 4 pairs of hands, easily can work with that. Oh, and he's got glasses. Let me get those out. Oh, where's the stand? He'll need it. So the stand is the same as every other one. So he's definitely one that's going to need the stand, especially for this accessory effect. Cool. Gotta say, I know, right? It's going to suck. The vest is best, and then you ain't got to worry because Charlie will take care of the rest. I think he looks better with the skin tone butterfly. You mean just completely replacing it and then put the vest back on? So here's the glasses, which, oh boy. Is there a channel? Oh, there is a channel. Okay, cool. There are channel sets above his ear. So that'll stay on there. That's good. Yeah. That's good. He's got a metal chain. He's got a metal chain for his necklace, his dog tags. The dog tags are kind of weird looking, but it's just there. So all right, let's see what this guy can do. So that And the rotation in that is insane. And it just pulls out. You see that? Like, look how much comes out of his arm. Let me push this together. Yeah, that's not bad. I know it's going forward a lot. The shoulders really come out to do so, but it rotates very nicely. That diaphragm joint, as well as the waist. They got rid of the ab crunch, right? But it's still a ball waist right there. Forward, back, not so much. There are drop down hips, upper thigh, of course, the double knee, rotation above the ankle, and of course the rocker and the toe joint. So not bad. That's pretty cool. How are we feeling about the Storm Arena Chun-Li so far? I got her pre-ordered. The Storm Arena, the Alpha? The Storm Arena Chun-Li. I'm fine with it. I mean, I got her pre-order too, of course, through BBTS. We'll see how that goes. I hope it goes well. I hope they make more females, honestly. It would be nice. I want a cyber. Oh, that would be awesome too. Cybernesh would be awesome. Where is so I can see what I'm doing here, because this stand I like the stand. The stand isn't bad. It's still good. But I know I'm gonna have to try and position this in the right way for him. And here's the stand that you get. Man, what was this price? Like $27.99 when I pre-ordered it. Man, that's awesome. I think I have to pop out the what am I saying? The drop down hips. Yeah. If I pop out the drop down hips, and then I think if I position I just popped the glasses off his head. Whoops. Let's put it right here. Yep, there you go. There we go. Now, how is this? This is, wow, look at this. This is crazy. This here, why you want to fall down? Look at this asshole. Wow, Perseo, very cool. Very cool of you. Now I need to do something about you. Good Lord. Look at that. They built like a channel where it's set in here. I guess you're just gonna have to slide the foot in there, and I believe it'll just go. It looks small inside though, and that's why I was concerned and seeing how we're going to make that work. But I guess the toe joint will help it a little bit more. But I guess if you move the ankle and the knee, you basically have that. And that is huge. Like, that's going to take up space on the shelf. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That looks awesome. That definitely. Can you imagine when they do Guile? Guile's basically going to get the same accessory. I don't think they're going to have anything different. That is pretty neat. Now, maybe I could look up the alternate colors. This is what I'm talking about with Storm Arena. When they do an alternate color, the alternate variant player 2 colors have different accessories. So I'm curious because I don't remember seeing it. Whoop. I don't remember seeing it. What the new accessory? I know there's an alternate head and stuff like that, but I'm gonna see if there's an image that I can find that has different accessories. And watch, I won't be able to find one. Oh no, it's the white. Let me see. Was it a white vest in the first, in this, the alternate? Maybe not. I guess not. I can't find an image showing me what is in the box of the other alternate color. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm definitely trying to find out if the alternate player 2 color has a different accessory, which normally it will. But I have to see who was showing that stuff, man. Now I got to find it. Someone was showing. I know Richie Figs was showing a lot of that stuff, but I couldn't see where to find it. Maybe if I find it on the website, I could definitely see if there's a difference. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pass on it for right now, just to see where I can find it. Don't wait till last minute like I did. I unfortunately missed out on Storm Marina, Ryu, and Ken, and I've been kicking myself ever since. Yeah, don't you see? Cyber Shogun absolutely knows because they sell out so fast. They are making Killer Bee Cammy and Rainbow Mika next. Oh, that would be cool. That would be awesome. Yeah, so here we are. This Nash. This is where I would like to keep him posed. So that's really cool. But man, that's a lot of shelf space right there. I put the glasses on. The glasses, I knocked off his glasses with my hand, so I put it on the second head sculpt. But that's, if I switch this head, that'll be pretty cool. But again, still really good articulation with this figure. But you know, Dan is the same thing. Like I said, when you get the player 2, he'll have a different head sculpt, which of course, and different hands too, which of course is the crying head sculpt, which I absolutely want that out of Dan, but we didn't get it for the standard version, which is insane. Let's let me see here. Before I even played Street Fighter Alpha, I learned about Dan through Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I loved Super Puzzle Fighter. Super Puzzle Fighter was one of my favorite games before I learned about, Street Fighter Alpha. I knew Darkstalkers because I knew Puzzle Fighter. There was Darkstalkers characters in Puzzle Fighter, but there you are with Dan. His alternate head sculpt is fine. We got a screaming head with a ponytail that does articulate. So I'm fine with this. It was just the crying face would be even better. So he comes with a fireball and actually has the hand molded inside. So that's neat. And it does come with a stand for the fireball. And he comes with 4 pairs of hands, which again, awesome. Nice to see that. And I know one of the, and again, with Puzzle Fighter, he had one pose that was, and it's better with his alternate head. He had that one pose every time he won. Let's see. So I'm just going to swap it out. Pop that head. And it was a crying one too. So that's why it's a little like, oh. But this one, it's close to it. It's definitely close to it. And I think I can mess around with it just to see. Like he basically had this screaming head and just like his arm fist up, and he was just happy that he won. It was pretty. I think he did this also. Yeah, he definitely did this in Alpha, but Puzzle Fighters where I remember it from. So same body. This is Ken and Ryu. It's just he's got a shirt painted on the sculpt here, so there's a difference. And I'm sure when you take the gi off, yeah, his butterfly joints actually have the shirt color on there. So we got a Dan, and I like it. Yeah, it's a complete reuse of 2 characters, but it's Street Fighter for you. You know what? I'm gonna pass up on when they go up for pre-order. Morgan and Lilith from Dark Souls. I did question the prototypes that I saw at New York Comic Con, but I hope there's some improvements on it. I really do. My introduction to Darkstalkers was through Darkstalkers Chronicles, the Chaos Tower for the PlayStation. Oh, really? Okay. That's cool. So everything's the same. We're gonna some of the best articulation that we got in this line. So very cool. And again, this what $27. So I do like that. I think it looks great. Charlie's a nice. It's a welcoming new figure, all new sculpt of everything. I think it's awesome. You could basically, I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm messing around. I don't even know if I could position him where he'll stand on his own, leaning back like that. That's not even. Yeah. 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 Why not? I don't know. I'm not going to pose him like that. I'm just saying it's still pretty wild to see that. But yeah, really cool. I'm not going to open up Ryu at the moment. I mean, I know I do this. It's still cool. I have, yeah. What do I have for the Ryu? So this is the black gi, and then I have the standard version, which is nice, and the Image Anime purple gi, and of course the big bad exclusive of their VMAX power, which this is actually really cool. The translucent purple. This is wild. I love to see that. That's actually pretty awesome. And it's the same with Ken. I got 3 different colors for Ken with the VMAX. It's nice. Very cool. Morgan's face design was questionable. Yes, definitely questionable. Maybe that's why they haven't gone up for I know, right? They've had the render models on display. Then it turned into an articulated type of action figure that they displayed, but it just didn't. It looked weak. It was like there's something that doesn't look right. So I'm hoping there's more improvements. I really do. I really hope so. But yeah, again, we'll see. And of course, I'm looking forward to the King of Fighters Storm Arena as well. But I don't know what to say about that. I mean, there are pre-orders for it already, and the pre-orders sold out at Big Bad Toy Store, like Benny Maru. That would have been a cool addition to start with, but I don't know. I'm worried about it myself. You might want to grab the SDCC Naruto for me. Really? Oh yeah, don't you have like 4 links? 3 or 4 links? My God. Why aren't you going? You should go. It's my first time going to San Diego. Okay. What do I have? I know I got like 5 more minutes. I'm just trying to see if there's really anything, because I could I don't know. I'm just thinking about other things that I got here. Yeah, because then after I got to clean up. I definitely got to clean up stuff. Clean up stuff. Start selling some stuff. Like Jesus, my God, I got to get that stuff ready. Put them up. Hopefully, should start shipping out this week. Will the press passes start shipping, or no? Don't we gotta pick up press passes at Will Call, if I'm not mistaken. You seen the trailer? Yes, absolutely. Did you see the Rotten Tomatoes review for the early viewers? Rotten Tomatoes already gave it 100%. That's amazing. Only 3. I would like to, but my really. Press passes ship out. Well, you know what? Cool. If they ship it out, awesome. For some reason I have in my head that, or maybe I read it, that I have to pick it up at Will Call. I could be wrong. We need to talk more to get ready, because I want to make sure that we're ready. I had to email Mike from Jada Toys, and I had to email Bandai just to make sure if there's anything that I need to do in order to, get through any type of press event that I can attend or something like that. It sounds like it's gonna be a dope. I know, right? 100% from Rotten Tomatoes. That's wild. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. So, if we don't receive the mail, we just do it. Yeah, cool. Because with Wednesday's preview night, don't we have to go there anyway? If I'm not mistaken, don't we got to go to the convention and for whatever companies are doing whatever they're doing? I don't know. I'm not too sure about Marvel Tokon figures or anything. Who knows? That's pretty crazy. They might fit it under Gamerverse too, but that's maybe. I'll ask him. Hell, I'll text him. I'll text him that, and then I'll ask him again at San Diego. That, and if they're making more MVC2 stuff. Yeah, I know. I definitely will. I'm gonna see if I can, because I emailed Hasbro about I emailed Hasbro PR and for any press event stuff at San Diego. So I don't know. I even texted Dan because I wanted just to give him a heads up that I have a press badge and I want to make sure I go through the proper channels to have any type of recorded conversation versus just